doesn't need to be cared for. Indoda will act like he doesn't need to be spoiled. Indoda will act like he doesn't need to be communicated to.
Wow.
You know why? Because Indoda must.
Wow.
From a podcast studio, in particular Lucha podcast studio in Johannesburg, South Africa, you are listening to What the Relationship with your co-host Candice and
Lungi.
And our extra special guest who unfortunately happens to be a man.
Oh, can I do my whole intro?
Yeah.
Do your whole intro.
We're setting you up.
Lwazi Mandonsela, formerly known as Msindisi Wesiko Mvelisi Nwana. Oh my god, a special edition. I can't believe we got the deluxe for free.
Oh my god.
It's him, host of Corner Judah and De Beer, most known for Sneaker Coast, Game Changer, South Africa's biggest sneaker show. Like and subscribe for the 48 Select Productions.
Yeah.
Do crazy shit. Appreciate the invite.
I love it.
That was an amazing intro.
Please can all our future guests take notes because this is what we want.
Oh, wow.
When you guys introduce yourselves.
Wow.
Put Izthakazelo Zakho out here.
Show us your CV and your achievements.
Put Izthakazelo out here. Okay, represent your tribe, represent who you are. Please. Thank you.
If you're looking for a podcast that talks about everything nice, everything spice, we're talking about him, Jolo. We hope we'll make a great pair. Today we're talking about why men are a problem in relationships. That's it.
Yo,
that's
before we do that,
let's have
an icebreaker.
Yeah,
let's have an icebreaker.
Do that thing.
How was your week, Lwazi?
In Zulu, but right? So everything is just peaking. But the upside is
going
that
down.
we're going up.
Oh, we're just going up. So it's just a rocket ship.
It's just
that's good.
Like there's this thing that I always go back to every time I feel like I'm being challenged. I always say you're God's favorite, so you're getting the most of everything, most blessings, most problems. Everything's just gonna be at the most.
But why?
So you gotta
does God do that?
Oh, God's favorite.
His favorite.
Why did he? Why must he put me in the fire?
So why are you not experiencing your end fatigue whilst you're going up?
I'm a freelancer. It's part of the lifestyle.
We don't work 9 to 5. We work 9 to 9.
There's no year-end fatigue. It's like, is there an opportunity to make money?
Right.
Is there an opportunity to create shit that still means something to me?
Right.
That's what keeps me going. Beyond that, I don't think I feel things enough to feel that type of way. Also.
So what would you?
I'm not present for my wins or my losses.
Okay.
Why?
I'm in the middle.
Why? Why?
It's the only way I can stay going. If I feel too much of anything, it's gonna fuck me up.
But
if I feel too happy, I'm gonna live in my greatness. I'll never get to the next stage. That's what happens to most people. It's like, you'll always go back to that moment when shit was great.
That's a memory.
Going.
You need
There's no time to make
constantly
memories.
living
We are in the present.
That's a lie.
We are going.
It sounds like you're in the future and not in the present.
We are going. We are going.
You don't. You like. You
we don't absorb the now.
Why don't you absorb the now?
We pass the road. We're not counting the mileage.
Do you not look at the scenery when you're driving?
Nah.
Why?
I'm looking at the traffic. I'm always driving for 5 people.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
Drive for 5 people and then look at your surroundings at the same time and then be like, oh shit, there's a building that's purple. Oh damn, that's beautiful.
No.
What?
So then how do you stay in the present if you're not looking at what's present in your present?
He's not. He
really
doesn't stay present.
I don't stay present.
So then why are we talking about you being present? I'm very confused.
I'm present for my dreams. Think about it.
So you're providing more hindsight. Yeah, okay.
He's in the future
right.
already.
You see, this is why men choose to be a problem. We asked a simple question: how's your week been?
Men are rational.
Now, metaphorical, hoggy, huggy, higu, hoogie, higa, haga.
We're always trying to
present, not present.
We're always trying to figure the next step.
Can you men be present in relationships?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, before
you know what's the beauty about men?
Okay.
Let me tell you what's the most beautiful thing about being a man. You always make executive decisions. There's no moment where you get to feel decisions.
This is actually true. And you guys put your emotion. You put them way over there.
Yeah. So you
take your heart out. You're like, okay.
You know why most men cheat, right?
What?
Let me tell you why.
What?
Because men are really good at compartmentalizing their feelings.
True.
Okay.
True.
That's why they're more affectionate to their friends. It's purely because that is a safe space that I've created and designated those type of emotions for. And then here I can be the guy you like. I can be the guy who brings you flowers. And then there I can be that guy who's always cool. Yo, what's up? It's cool guy. Right. You can switch like this. You can switch like this.
Isn't that some form of BPD, Shirley?
What's that?
Mean?
Bipolar.
I don't know, man. I don't think if you were born post apartheid, you can say things like bipolar because you have a social media presence,
Sure.
which is a different person to who you are. There's so many.
You have a work.
But does the
work
compartmentalization work
does it
for
work?
men?
Definitely.
Especially when men are
Like today, I'm disgruntled, but I'm here and I'm present for this.
Okay.
Because this had to be done.
right.
Yes.
No matter what I felt before or how I'm going to feel after,
Yes.
this had to be done.
100%.
But I think you are a very emotionally intelligent man compared to other men. Like you definitely like are very aware of your emotions and you're very aware of your surroundings. Some men aren't.
With you.
You see, they
okay.
choose. The with you is silent.
Okay.
How was your week, Candice?
How was your week, Lungi?
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Moving swiftly along.
Yeah. No, we don't want to talk about it.
Next.
We're over it.
Next.
I'm done with October. October can end. I'm done.
Yeah.
October is always that month. October feels like Saturday.
Every day.
No,
October
it feels like Thursday.
Let me tell you why October feels like Saturday for me.
Okay.
October feels like Saturday because we're waiting, we're enjoying the moment, but
Right.
we're like, there's another day.
There's another.
There's another day. It's not another
That's
hardship.
why-
There's
that's
another
why
day.
I'm
Like if you
saying
don't do your
Thursday.
groceries on Saturday, you know you'll do your groceries on Sunday.
Oh yeah, I don't do my groceries during the weekend. That's stupid. There's too many people out there.
I don't go to the mall on weekends.
Same.
I refuse to go outside on weekends.
Same. The mall is disgusting on weekends.
Public areas are disgusting.
I feel like
on
I'm fighting for
weekends.
my life in October, but anyway.
Weekends are really to stay at home.
Yo, just
Like,
yeah.
weekends are for lovers.
Wait. I need one. I need one of them.
How many lovers do you have?
What was the best app on MTN?
An Afrikaans app, Afrikaans
Next question.
dating app.
Next question.
Let's talk about niggas
Please, Lungi, do you want to lead this conversation?
and why they're a problem. Niggas. I can't talk about a
How
nigga.
many of them do you know? I'm always perplexed by this question where it's like, men ain't shit. Damn, how many men do you know?
A lot. I know a lot of men.
Damn.
I know a lot of men. I've experienced a lot of men.
In which
Yeah.
circumstance of their life? There's different phases of your life also.
Okay, I've
Damn.
experienced fatherhood. I've experienced brotherhood. I've experienced friendship.
No. I mean
I've experienced-
in relationships. I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about like your partners per se.
What do you mean? In
What
which
stage were
stages?
they in?
Were they about to get a job? Were they not getting a job? Were
Oh,
they
okay.
university?
Because your self-esteem plays a big role as a man.
And I want to get into this.
From ego.
I'm gonna come back to your
I've
question.
been
You
a
got
piece
a
of shit
big
since day one.
ego.
No, I'm gonna come back to your question.
You got
man.
a big ego.
But I saw this TikTok. This lady was like, "Oh, men always complain about women not wanting to date them when they're broke. Do men know how sucky they are when they're broke?" And 100%, men are the worst people to be around when they're broke. I know this from experience. The worst people to be around
Yeah.
because you guys package everything around the way you provide the money,
The shop.
how you are, if you're an ancient,
And
if
you
you're
tie
broke.
your worth
and
to
you
it.
guys do that. Y'all do that to yourselves. We don't do that. We good. Y'all do that to yourselves, and then you become the
lick
worst
your lips
people
like
to be
that.
around. And then
I'm letting her cook. I don't wanna- Being a podcaster, you sit back and listen, even
Yeah.
though you have so many points.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting back. Right
Okay.
now. I have a lot to say.
Continue.
okay, no, fine. So cool. Yeah, they become the worst people to be around. You try to love them, but then they're like, "No, I ain't shit," and then they make the relationship not shit.
Okay, cool.
In
First question.
what was your
To
question?
answer your
Okay.
question. First question to answer your question. Sorry for pointing at you.
Uh-huh.
As a woman, what are you expected to bring in a relationship?
What am
What
I
am-
expected to
okay.
bring? What am I expected to bring? I don't know. I don't know. I
What are
don't
men-
actually know
okay, cool.
the
what
answer
are men
for this
expected to
question.
bring in relationships?
Is
Universally.
this based on
Oh,
society?
provision,
I said
protection,
universally.
provision, protection. What was the last P?
Huh?
No, I'm asking you.
The last P
protection?
is
All these things you talk
showing-
about, you
showing.
can't provide protection.
Presents.
You can't provide protection if we have to be in a taxi together. I can't provide provision if I don't have money to give you those provisions. Our self-esteem is highly based on our budget
Yes.
because of the expectations of society.
fair enough.
The problem is that there's this, I hate how much Zulu I have to speak.
Okay.
But
It's
Speak.
fine. I'll put subtitles.
Speak.
on audio.
Speak.
I don't know.
Khona lento ebizwa ngejuba.
Uh-huh.
They kiss mntwaneni. When you're a child, there's something like, it's like the fear that most people possess. It's supposed to be shaken out of you or prayed out of you, right?
Okay.
Most people don't experience that about Kishuju, right? And then 2, most men in their households as young men are not given the platform to stand on their own.
Right.
It's always being stuff dictated to you. You've
Yeah.
been told to do things. You're never entrusted with things. That's why you find that most men from bad backgrounds are actually better partners, purely because they know that you have to get it on your own. You have to stand up on your own. You are responsible for things. You're supposed to make things happen. But the way your man is raised also affects your relationship in the long scope of things.
100%.
If I'm used to being provided for, and when things are not going well, I can call my mom. I don't know how to navigate our relationship with you as my partner, because me and my mother have a mother-child relationship.
Yeah.
But if me and my mother had a real relationship and I saw her as a human instead of a hero, it'd be easier for me to navigate my relationship with you. Because therefore I could talk to you about how you actually making me feel. I could actually explain, like, yo, this month, baby girl, I think we only have 25K, and then this 25K I gotta pay rent, gotta maintain the car this month. I think we can only do 2 dates.
Right.
It's easier to navigate money when you've had to navigate money before. It's like the thing they always say, black people don't know how to work with money because they never have money.
Fair enough.
So if you never had communication skills at home because you never talk to your parents as humans, that's where your first problem starts.
Right.
Okay.
I can't talk to you in any other form because now I'm thinking I'm supposed to project what my father does to my mother to you, or what my father didn't do for my mother to you.
Right.
That's why I'll start being possessive, because I never saw anyone take care of my mother.
Yeah.
So where is the turning point? Where do you realize, hey Zan, these are childhood traumas, these are the things that,
It's not childhood traumas.
or these are my experiences, these are the things that made me,
especially for men. I don't,
nigga.
I'm sorry, this is gonna sound like a soundbite, right? I truly don't believe as a man you have the luxury of thinking about your emotions. You gotta get shit done.
Damn.
If you're
You
gonna be
sound
thinking,
like-
if you're gonna be thinking about, yo, today I feel horrible, don't, bro. Like, this is the best.
Isn't that a bit toxic though? To not allow yourself to just
But
feel
you
and
guys-
give
you
yourself
guys-
the permission to feel.
You know what's the-
because then
you know
what
what's the most
happens?
toxic
Sorry,
thing?
what happens is that then you take those elements of anger and rage and frustration and you bring it into the intimate relationships where you project onto us, whether it be emotionally or physically. So why do
Let me
that?
cook.
No,
Still
I'm starting the gas stove.
No, there's no gas
But
stove.
I'm just saying I'm
It's not my
trying to
first
be.
time having this conversation, by the way.
I know.
It's like, my chat is, right, as a man, when I say you don't have time to feel, you have to provide things. You have to make sure your life is leisure. The minute you can afford to do things is the better society treats you.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
just period. The
But
minute
who
I have
created
money,
that?
the minute I have money to buy myself lunch, I don't have to ask anyone for lunch. I don't have to sulk at anyone for lunch.
Right.
The minute I can afford a car, I don't have to struggle to go see my partner. I can just pick up my partner. I start bringing convenience into her life. And when I bring convenience into her life, she starts treating me what? Better. Because what are relationships for? Comfort. We're supposed to put each other at ease.
Right.
Everything you do for me is to put me at ease. And everything I do is to put you at ease. If I don't have money and I'm busy feeling my problems, I can't provide for you because now I'm stuck in bed thinking about, yo, bro, that childhood trauma. No, you don't have time for that. The more you delve into your problems, the more you get stuck in your problems. That's why I'm always saying, think future.
Do you have time for mental
future.
health?
Think future.
So you're saying
Do you
men
have time
don't
for
have time
mental
for
health?
mental health?
Baba, think future.
Wow, you see, he's
This
still on the.
thing-
Do you see how
still on the
different
praise.
they are?
No.
She was like, so you
mental
say
bro, as a man, you need hobbies, money, stability.
And then mental health. How do you take care of yourself?
That is your mental
through
health.
hobbies, dang it.
Through
But
hobbies.
hobbies. What if hobbies is always blowing money at rockets?
No, that's not a hobby.
That's
Well,
not
I'm
even
checking.
That's not a hobby.
What if your
That's not a
hobby
hobby.
is
You know
being
better.
toxic? What if your
know
hobby?
better.
That's not a
What if your hobby is being a hater and being toxic? Please,
No,
guys.
That's
No,
not a hobby.
no,
You're
no,
talking
no.
about wholesome things.
Also,
Yeah.
you're not a hater if you're not creating shit. You can't say Drake sucks and you don't make music. From what standpoint are you coming from? Sounds more like envy more than anything. Being a hater is like, I critique this and I think you've done better. Yo, I don't like this Drake because I didn't prefer house Drake. I like R&B Drake, but I get what he's doing now for his fans. You're making critical decisions about shit that
Fair
you're
enough.
experiencing. Then I can call you a hater. If you're just saying Drake is whack with no motivation, it's envy, bro.
So-
you mad that someone is at a position you're not at.
So emotional vulnerability to you, is it important in relationships?
Compartmentalize your life.
Ish.
Where do
When
you
we
think?
have to talk about things that we have to talk about, it's something that has to be done because you bring me stability. So I have to have honest conversations with you for my stability. It's truly all the relationships we enter into are the ones that prioritize us. That's why we stay in them. That's why we choose to be in those relationships, because it makes sense for the stage in your life you're in. Hence, I asked you earlier, what stage of the life was your partner in?
Yes, thank you for coming back.
Sometimes you're saying someone is a shit person. No, in that stage of their life, they don't think someone else has to matter. They don't think critically about things. Because at this stage of my life, I want convenience. That's why cheating would never make sense. I'm destabilizing my whole life. It would be like, yo, why would I then start approaching other women when I'm focused on one woman?
Sure.
Because my priority right now is to make money. So I can't have 5 women in my life. Because I'm making money, I'm tired, I have a hobby, and then I have to see my partner.
Yeah.
You see this whole cycle.
Yes.
There's a lot happening. Why are you adding more stress? That's how niggas go broke, because you don't have a priority at the time. So you need to set a priority at that time. That's why you'll find that when a person doesn't have a job, they want to focus on their partner.
Yeah.
Broke people love cuddling.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is where I completely disagree with you, because I am of the belief that
broke people love cuddling.
No.
What do you think broke people love?
No. Hold on. Let me say what I gotta say. No. Let me say what I gotta say. I am of the belief that if you're broke, you shouldn't be dating. Just as a person, not as a man, you shouldn't be dating, because
Date within your what? Text bracket.
Yeah, but why are you
not
dating?
Even looks, fuck looks.
Like,
text
no, forget all of that, because what?
Comfort. I said this to you.
Wait, yes. What comfort are you providing as a person?
You understand
you
that
can't even provide the comfort for yourself.
But the thing is, you understand that when you come over, baby, we have nothing but Movite. Sharp. You understand that. That's the comfort you bring me. I can still find intimacy in you in my brokenness, because we both broke. No,
I for not even as a man, as a woman, just as a person, I don't believe you should be dating.
But I need the moral support. I need someone to
No, you need yourself. Right. You can self-motivate. You don't need other people. What if that other person is projecting their things on you, and then they're going to project their things, and then you're going to be even more down? Nah, that doesn't sound right. You're going to be like this. No, it doesn't make sense. If you're broke, don't date. That's your personal
That's
belief. Just it for me.
Always ended with, that's my personal belief.
I mean, obviously everything is underlined with, that's my personal belief. I'm not saying, oh, you're wrong, I'm right. I'm saying, obviously it's coming from my voice, so it's my opinion.
Lwazi, why do you think men choose to be problematic in relationships? And by problematic, I mean like really choose to put their partners through the most. So yesterday, for instance, okay, can I finish?
Andy, he's not wrong.
Can I finish? You're not wrong, but let me finish.
You can't see mad and want to walk in there with your white Air Forces.
But sometimes
you're too deep in the mud.
Not even deep. You haven't even started walking. You guys are about to journey this walk together into the mud, and then he leaves you on your own because you thought you guys were here together. Okay. Let me provide an example. Okay. There's a friend of mine who does these weekly relationship stories.
A friend of mine.
And one of the questions he asked his community was to say, what's dating like in Joburg? And now people were sharing their stories, right? So this one person said...
Dating or being in a relationship?
Dating in Johannesburg. So this one person said, their partner told them that they were going to Kempton Park. That's but turns out the person...
Dating or relationship?
The person...
Dating means sabonana, I can bonana banya bantu. It's
no,
vibing.
That's an... What are you saying?
Dating is vibing.
Relationship is vibing.
And then
okay. To these people on the Instagram story, they were in love with these people because the stories here were wild. So in their head, they thought they were in a relationship. But to the other person, they were not in a relationship.
Did they ask?
No, I don't think they did.
Did one person say, "Can you be my girlfriend?
I don't know. Listen, guys, the stories were finishing me.
It's my favorite thing on earth. Like by far, ask a woman when last were you asked to be in a relationship. Like that's a very valid question.
It's a valid question because if they didn't ask, how are you guys accepting? Will you marry me? But you're not accepting.
It is.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Let me see. Let me pull up the stories because the stories were wild.
We're on the freeway, you're on the M1, right? You're looking at the M1, you're about to on-ramp. But when you swing your car a bit to the left, you're looking like, damn, that looks like traffic. Oh wait, better yet, you're on your phone. Because you think of on-ramping or going in the city straight.
Yeah.
You look at Waze says, yo, there's traffic that way.
Okay.
That's what the red flags are. They're letting you know what's happening. But you choose to go on the freeway because you're like, there's less robots. So you're staying there for 10 minutes instead of just doing the 3 minutes underground. You know why? Because it's an active decision you're making to be with a shit person. And they're not a shit person. They're a shit person to you. And no one is toxic. We all possess toxic traits. We have moments where we have toxic things about us. But that's not who we are.
So my thing is...
Like, my pinned tweet on Twitter is still, stop reducing people's beauty to the moments they failed you. Because there's a reason you like me to begin with.
Fair. But my thing is, like, just through what I was seeing on the stories, and even if you refer to, like, Lesego Hlabi's Instagram stories on Mondays, like, collectively, women will always say men will put us through the most.
No, but collectively, they choose to go through that thing. They are like, I'm going.
You know what I'd love?
But it's a universal experience where a woman, there's no woman you'll never come across and say, tell me the worst dirty that a man's done to you.
Okay.
And men just wake up one day and they just choose to be villains.
On behalf of
why?
On behalf of my daughter, why are we only talking about the cons and never the pros?
No.
What about when I took you to Bali?
Bali?
What about
when did you ever take? Who did you take to Bali?
I'm not in that
You just
bracket.
Okay, sure.
Please, my sister.
Oh, so Lwazi is when I took you to Airbnb.
Yeah,
wow. Wow.
You're still there.
Wow.
Know your tax bracket. That's why it's important to date within your tax bracket. And if you're not on a date within your tax bracket,
so if we say,
make sure the other party is also aware.
So we say Tinder swindler, we say, who's that other guy?
And especially Tinder swindler, those women,
we're just
all I'm hearing,
let's
women
be honest.
have a problem.
Let's be
That's truly
honest.
what I'm hearing. Because you are telling me about Tinder swindler.
But sometimes
you're actively giving someone money.
No, but
you are actively making a decision
100%.
as a grown adult.
Okay, so if we remove Tinder swindler,
as a person of legal age and sound mind.
Had to be a sound mind.
And sound mind.
But sometimes men like to just
you haven't been diagnosed.
Men just like to test boundaries in relationships and just take us to the limit.
Because you never.
No, women will be very clear about what it is that they want.
No, you guys want a hardworking, tall, dark with a big dick.
But when we start dating or we're in a relationship, I tell you, in the next 5 years, I want to be married. Then you're like, shop, babe, that's fine. Let's go shop. Let's go and shop at Rosebank. Next thing, tradition. Next thing, Heritage Weekend. Where am I seeing you on WhatsApp? You're getting married to another woman.
You said in 5
What's
years.
happening?
You said in 5 years.
No, but
No, you guys never look at technicalities of life.
No, guys.
These are technicalities that exist. Luni, am I wrong?
You're
We're having
not
a clear
wrong.
conversation. At 12 for Kokopan. Sharp. We talked about this at 8 a.m. Got 12 for Kokopan. It's now 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm with MASH. Have I crossed the boundary?
No.
It's a boundary that was never set.
Fair enough.
You had your goal for the relationship. You never had the goal for us individually.
And that's how men think.
I told you, compartmentalize. Compartmentalize.
So then, can we talk
You're not
about...
telling me what you want from me.
I just need us to
You're
address...
telling me what you want from us.
If you're saying, I want to get married in 5 years, you're not saying, I want to get married in 5 years with you.
And
you're
you
saying,
must not be
I want to
married to
get
someone else.
I want to get married in 5 years. It's
That's
like,
a you thing.
Is the problem here that women are in love with the idea of love?
No. The problem here is that parties are not communicating directly. They are talking, but they're not communicating.
They're not listening
Directly. No. Listening is overrated, dog.
Okay.
Listening is so
meant to
overrated.
happen?
Someone who loves you takes care of you without you saying anything.
100%.
Okay.
Like, purely because I respect you, even if you're late for this, I still was here. That's purely of respect. That's just how things work. That's someone who like, okay, cool, I respect what you do and I respect the time you set for this. But because you've never set those boundaries with that person, you've never communicated what you actually want from the person. You say what you want out of the relationship,
right?
Not from the human. That's why you'll find like most, it's fucked up, but apartheid type relationships, man be like, yo, nah, you don't work, you stay at home, you clean, and then I'll bring the money.
Right.
And then the woman never leaves, even though he has a child on another side, because he communicated what he wanted, because that was purely what he wanted from her, and she was cool with it, and she took it. And then to this day, even if he has another family, he's like, the setup still makes sense for me because that's what we agreed upon.
Right.
He's here every day at 8 p.m. We eating dinner together. Yeah, he might do fucked up shit on his spare time.
Not spare time, Jesus. Not spare time.
Hey!
Not spare time.
Communication, I hear. Direct,
you don't
requests,
hear it. It's not
they
a
don't
thing.
exist.
Yeah.
It's always an anomaly. You always think someone is supposed to be loyal to you. That's insane.
What do you mean that's insane?
That's insane. Did you say I want a monogamous relationship with check that you respected for this and this and that?
So when do you take responsibility for your actions? No, like for real, I get what you're saying. You're making sense,
Can't be
but
the
like,
public protector of your own life.
when is it that you know how women behave? You know how women are. You know what women are.
I know.
When it's seemingly.
You're
When do you
away.
take responsibility for your actions?
There's some great words by
Oh, God.
what you call a writer, a
Oh.
philosopher.
Okay,
In the
Kendrick
streets of
Lamar.
Twitter.
Oh God!
Please don't let it be champagne.
It was starting
party.
good.
What did they say? It was along the lines of, "This is my world. I make the rules." Accountability is only for people. You're only accountable to people you want to grow with.
Yes. Why aren't you accountable to those people?
To people I want to grow with.
Yes.
Why would
I
you
get
say
to.
People you're in a relationship with.
I get to. You said
that?
in
Plural, chill.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know your life. I don't know your life. Okay, person.
no. I get to. You said that you want to grow with this person. You want stability with this person. So you're
Yes.
gonna do the things that
You
need
will
you.
communicate with them.
Yes, but nonetheless, you're gonna compartmentalize. You're gonna code switch nonetheless. When do you
What?
change? When do you take responsibility? When are you accountable? When do you become accountable, like
Accountable
fully?
for what exactly?
Like, it feels like it's all a game to y'all.
It's not a
this-
game.
this
It's a structure
compart-
that you set for your life.
This compartmentalization, like, when do you actually feel things? Do you actually feel?
Whoa, I do feel things with my partner. When you're with your partner, you're
Okay.
supposed to feel things. When
But
you're
her
talking with
question-
your partner, you can communicate how you feel the things.
Okay.
When you're at work, you work.
Was that your question, Lungi?
Work.
No,
It was your
my
question was
question-
accountability, right?
Yes,
But
about
accountability
relationships.
In what sense?
About relationships.
That's what my follow-up question was. Accountability in what sense?
You've done
Relationships.
wrong, baby.
I'm not talking about.
sorry.
I'm not talking about work,
No,
whatever.
you gotta apologize as a person.
Okay.
There's two things my mother taught me in life.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Sure.
I'm not the most respectful person. But I'll
Okay.
always say please and thank you.
But men usually, I hate generalizing, but it takes.
problem is that
You
you're
guys
projecting
like to
your personal
go.
experiences
Ara-
with
you
the-
so,
with
so
the
are you.
individual.
Let's also remember
No,
that
I'm
this is
not.
coming from your
I've not said
personal.
women are trash.
Lwazi. No, yeah, I'm not saying
I've
that
not said
either.
women are not
I'm not
accountable.
saying that.
I've
I'm
never
not
said-
saying that. I'm just saying. There's an because you in the Mninging mentioned about ego and power dynamics, right? And oftentimes that will affect your compartmentalization when you apologize when you fucked up in the relationship.
No, but you gotta compartmentalize the mere fact that you are wrong in this dynamic and you address it because you want things to go forward.
Okay, thank you. Tell men that. Speak louder into the mic.
No, men apologize to who they want to apologize for. I keep telling you that.
But now,
the most
but you
beautiful
see,
thing about
it's
men-
selective.
Most
No,
beautiful thing about
no.
men
The
is
most
that they
beautiful
choose.
thing about men is that we make active, proactive,
Oh,
rational
God.
decisions that benefit us.
And
We
not
don't-
your person that you're
No, no, no,
dating.
no.
It's giving
I come first,
inconsistent.
bro.
It's giving very selfish.
My
It's
comments
given
are what-
inconsistent.
It's giving. I
Oh,
don't care a
y'all.
damn
no,
about
no,
you.
as in like
I don't care about
throughout
a
the
da-
life,
a damn
you,
about us.
You want to be accountable to who you want to be accountable to. You want to be
Literally.
kind to
Literally.
whoever you want
Everyone
to be.
is baby to
it's
you.
inconsistent.
Is everyone baby to
That's
you?
not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That's not what I'm saying. Accountability
Whoa.
should
Ladies
be
and gentlemen. Whoa.
accountability.
We've
should
come to
be,
another turn
No,
where
no.
they don't know what they actually want to ask.
No.
Because they are projecting.
No.
The fan
I'm
is
saying-
overheating. Turn off your projector.
I'm saying
The fan is overheating. Turn off your projector. The fan is
I'm
overheating.
saying-
Turn off your projector.
I'm
know
saying
what?
why is
The
it
lights
that
are
you
too
want
bright
to
for you to be
listen
projecting.
to what
You know
I'm
what,
saying?
guys?
Listen
It's
to my
fine.
question.
It's fine.
Why do you want to pick and choose who you want to be
Because I'm
a
pick and
proper
choosing.
human being to? Why aren't you stock standard? I'm accountable. I am responsible. I am 1,
Because
2,
I'm an
3.
individual. I will make individual decisions to benefit the individual.
That doesn't make sense.
I care
That
about
is
me first.
inconsistent.
I'm citizen number one.
Shooty, you can be a bullshit to one person.
If
and
citizen
then
number one is not
perfect
good,
to-
no one else can be good. I can't take care of you if I don't take care of me. So my
I don't
decisions
think you're
always have to
answering my
benefit
question.
me.
I
What is
I don't think you're
in
answering.
Why
the
am I not
context
accountable to everyone?
of
Yes.
if I
Why
cheat,
is it not? No.
if
Hold
I,
on.
you know, I'm
No,
going
no,
extreme
no,
here.
No, hold on.
I'm
hold
going
on.
extreme.
That's not. No. Let's go back to. Let's go back to
Were
what
we
I'm
not
saying.
listening to Jay-Z
No,
4-4?
what I'm saying
Was
is.
he was apologizing, ne?
He was apologizing.
Okay,
No,
so
no.
then what's wrong there?
It took a twins for him to believe in marriage.
You see.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like we're
Yes.
on two different
He
pages.
sucks at love.
No,
he
it's
thinks
fine.
he needs a do-over.
You know,
We're
it's,
on-
That's literally
hold
what
on.
he said.
let me
Let me
He
finish
sucks
my
at
thoughts.
love, he needs a do-over.
Let me finish my thought. I don't think
He'd be emotionally
we're
available
on the
if
same
he
page.
invited you over.
We're not on the same page.
To what? To his compartment.
We're
I'm
not
not
on the
making
same
this
page.
shit up.
We're not on the same
Okay,
page
let's go back to the page.
because
So,
it
Boko
kind
Flongi.
it kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like you guys know that you create this thing where women say, "Oh, I know he's like an ain't shit, but like he's the kindest man to me." Because you guys compartmentalize.
That's the person
Why-
I chose to show love to. Why must I show love
why
to the
aren't
streets?
you a kind person? Why aren't you a responsible person? Why do you have to change?
why do you have to change? Why can it not be your
What is-
DNA?
who-
Why
who
can it
are
not be
you?
your
Like, who are-
foundation in
who is the
general?
real you? Like, who are you for real?
She's asking. She's spitting. She cooking. I feel like this would be a good time to bring up the story. All right,
we
so we
Why are we spitting?
on what the relationship
What are we spitting on?
on the relate.
Whoa! Wow!
Lwazi? Bliss, you're representing people here, so act accordingly. Okay. Anyway,
Can I say my sum up of everything I just said? For me?
can we read the story first?
No, say it. No, let him say it.
The story is not priority. You call the guest.
I swear he's
You
been.
could have read the story alone.
You've been cooking the
You
whole
don't need me
time.
to be here for the story.
No,
Okay,
let him say
speak.
it. Let him say it.
Speak.
Let him say it.
All
Let's
I'm
give
hearing-
men another opportunity to speak.
All I'm hearing is that you
Patriarchy.
want men to give the experience they give to one partner to universally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the human experience of respect and consistency and communication.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But due to that, men compartmentalize things. It tends not to be the case at most times. Because I'll be shit to you and then I'll be an angel to her.
Mm.
Right? And that's the main problem that we're facing in society.
Yes.
That's
Why
what
are you
you're
like
speaking
that? Why are you like that?
Which leads to my second point. Isn't it insane how majority of the population is raised by single mothers?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So where do we get this behavior from?
The niggas.
Which niggas? Because there's no men
Exactly.
in our life.
Exactly.
So where are we getting this behavior from?
The
Don't-
people that
no.
you watch on TV.
Don't say
and
that.
Who do we
No,
watch on TV?
no,
Like,
no.
again,
I know what you're trying to say, but that ain't it. That ain't it.
We are raised by
First-
single mothers.
first
Who
of
were
all-
raised by single mothers. We experience women on a daily basis.
Yes.
Would you can't
but
tell where we're picking up this behavior?
What I'm saying is,
I am not being answered. I asked the question. I asked the question.
no.
It sounds like you're swiveling around.
I'm not saying.
It sounds like you want us to project manhood we've never experienced.
No, what I'm saying is, why isn't the manhood there to begin with? You're
you
not.
chose
You're
a shit
asking
partner.
the wrong question
Wow.
here.
Because you chose a shit
That's
partner and
crazy.
decided to
Why
have
are we
a child.
deflecting
That's
blame?
crazy.
Where is the? You see the
That's
issue of
crazy.
accountability. You see the
Men approach
gaslighting.
women.
That's crazy.
You see the gaslighting?
Men approach women.
Why can you not
women
take
accept men,
accountability?
right?
I will.
We are Shelan.
Let me
Did you
read the
ask niggas
story.
out? All the niggas you've been with in your life, the ones who let you down, did you ask them out or did they ask you out?
Okay, Lungi,
I've asked men out before.
No, I said the
The
men
majority
who
asked
let
me
you
out.
down in life. Did
They
you
all
ask
asked
them
me out.
They asked you out, and then you made the
No,
conscious
no,
But I didn't know by
Wait,
then
no,
that they're
but
gonna put
that's
me
different
because
for me,
You see
Pen.
why
I was
podcast
about-
should not have 3 mics?
I was about
oh
to
wow.
It's for this.
I was about to answer.
I want to hear your answer.
Ask a question again.
I said to you, every man who's let you down, did they approach you or did you approach them?
It's both.
No, there's no both.
I've been let down by men I've asked out before.
I'm talking about stats here. I'm not talking about anomalies.
Are you stats?
Okay,
are-
fine.
When I say the men, I mean like
Oh,
laba
God.
bakushelile. Ungangitsheli ngalaba wena obashelile.
Okay, fine. Point taken. They've let, yeah.
So you've made the conscious decision to let them into your life.
But you didn't know they were going to be a problem beforehand, did you? When you let them in, you didn't know.
You're an adult. You make risk analysis of every single thing you do.
No,
I was
man.
at,
not your driver.
no. I was
Oh,
at
my.
a
You were looking at
stage.
the pros more than the
no,
cons.
no.
No,
I'm
man.
gonna
You were like,
no.
oh, he drives a car.
Do you now you see this thing
Oh,
of
I
you
can be passenger
deflecting.
princess.
No,
the thing of
you-
you
That makes
deflecting
sense.
blame.
Give me a chance.
You see now what you're not
went-
going to do
You went
What we're not going to
before.
do
is
is
lie on a
at
public
once.
platform.
Turn off
Before.
a-
Hey!
before in the beginning you said in which stage were they in, these men? Why are you accepting that?
Can you
But
please stop being an echo so we can have a conversation?
so
It has the viewers at home.
so you asked me about their stages. You're not even you don't want to accept the stage that I was in. What about the stage I was in? Maybe I was in a stage where I was not emotionally intelligent at the time, so I couldn't see the red flag. Sorry, I was in.
So
a
none
state-
of us were emotionally present for this relationship. Yet
Not-
I'm the problem.
Wow, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You are the problem.
That's
Why
what you
aren't
were
why
alluding
aren't
to,
you?
though.
That's not what I'm alluding to.
Okay.
That's not what I'm alluding to. I'm saying, why isn't there accountability? I'm still going back to why isn't there
Did you ask the
accountability?
person who let you down these questions?
I didn't really care because they
So
let me down. It was like a fuck. You know what I mean?
Then I think you're still hurting, and you need to address that with those people.
Nah, not really.
Yeah.
It's a
Hi.
behavior you've carried, and now you project.
Did you knowingly know that you're going to be therapized?
I
today?
didn't, but
Okay.
I love it.
From this one, sure. Okay.
I appreciate it.
That's
I
nice.
always like my things being called out to me because I can't see them.
The problem with Candice is that she has a set idea of people, and she never thinks they can grow beyond that. So Candice should never be with the partner who's going to let them down, because Candice will stick it through because of the great moment she experienced.
Thanks, Dr. Lwazi.
Dr. Mandonsela,
Thank you for
PhD.
the therapy. I appreciate it. It's so great. Are we ready for the story?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm not going to read the full thing because it's way too long, but I will pick up on specific moments. And it starts off with this title: Am I the asshole for telling my boyfriend I no longer feel like hearing his old stories about glory days? He and I have been together for 5 years. When we got together, he regaled me with many fun stories of his late high school, early college years. He had a female friend he was very close with, and they had a lot of adventures together. Backpacking, getting lost in various cities, sneaking into concerts. They're both very young adrenaline junkies. The only issue is he has continued talking about her and the adventures through our years together. Not constantly, of course, but many times. And keep in mind, this all happened 20 years ago. I never asked him
20?
I never asked him to stop telling the stories. The only thing I've ever felt is maybe a mild confusion at times as to why he's telling these old stories to me, to our friends. I had lots of fun times years ago too, but I can't say I even think about those times much, and I rarely would recount them to other people. So here is where the present day problem has come in. Lately, I noticed him talking 3 times leading up to Christmas about that girl he knew and various adventures. Little references, but I finally asked him why he keeps talking about her even now 20 years later.
Because that's the love of his life.
He told me it's because those were the best times of his life. That those times made him into who he is now. And he misses those times deeply. He's never felt anything like that since. He said he's had good times, but absolutely nothing, including me, has been really memorable to the degree those few years with those people, especially that girl who he was closest to were. Not even in his marriage. None of those things were done together either. I got pissed off and told him that's sad. He's a middle-aged man holding on to glory days from 20 years ago, and he's never experienced anything close to that since. I felt hurt and insulted. He said I'm being unreasonable, and that of course new fun experiences when he was young and free and wild would surpass experiences he's had with me. Am I the asshole for telling him to stop telling me his old stories?
Go ahead.
Oh, it's my
Guest.
time to speak. In correlation to what? The story. Okay, cool. 1, stop dating losers. That's very important.
How do you know they're losers?
He's a loser. First thing when you meet someone, when they're telling you about the good times because they're not creating new times.
Exactly.
That's the
True.
first red flag. I mean, I'm she's at 2020. We're in 2022. What are you
Rugby
doing
first
today?
team.
What's happening next week? I keep telling you, stop living in the past.
Yeah.
You gotta keep moving. That's why you shouldn't reflect on shit, because shit like this happens. Because now you're stuck in that moment. You can't experience your present nor your future. My story is full circle, right? This stand-up,
Fair enough.
stand-up comedy gold.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle, Chappie
Okay.
This is premium
Chappy
shit.
cheap.
My story is you're dating a loser. 1, how do you know someone's a loser? They tell you when shit was good. They're not telling you about shit they're about to do. People need to start doing shit so it feels like you're actually moving in life, right? And then 2, unfortunately, she could not read the room. Why is your man telling you about his ex? That's where the problem starts. Why are you talking about your ex?
Hey, Zan.
Why? Unprovoked.
So that what can happen?
Unprovoked. What's supposed to happen?
So that what can happen?
Like, what must happen? It's not connecting. So you willingly seeing that, yo, this man, like from day one, like even the ex conversation, you guys always bring it up. Men never bring up your exes. Men never bring up your exes. That's a loser.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's a loser. Stop dating losers. Don't keep losers around. Always be around people who think future. People who are doing the next thing. Every time you're doing the next thing, it doesn't give you time to think about the past thing. Because we are doing what? We are moving forward.
Okay.
I must be planning your birthday. I can't be reminding you. Last year I gave you a Benz. That's not adding up. I need to keep getting my swag up.
Okay.
Stop chilling around people who don't get their swag up. It's shit like this that happens. You feeling like those were your great years. Why were those your great years? You were in high school. You had no money.
Yeah.
That means your identity was based on one person. You never got the chance to be yourself. That's why it's important to never be a cool nigga in high school. I don't know how to tell niggas in high school. But
isn't it better to be a cool nigga in high school?
No,
it seems like a lot of pressure.
Like,
name one high school person who's made it. Like the proper high school person, you're like, this person is the one. And then they made it. They live in glory days. But if you were in reality, where you were building up your swag, got to varsity, started understanding yourself, you gave yourself time to grow mentally. Gave yourself time to have taste. You gave yourself time to experience different people. That's why race is more expensive than a flat. You get to experience different people. That's the true cost.
Right.
And then in that, you can either experience new partners or experience new friendships that will inform how
and
you
experience
pursue
yourself.
life. Most importantly, experiencing yourself. This person's never experienced themselves.
And
they've
he's
experienced
40.
that moment with her.
He's 40.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
With her. And then he
Yeah.
married her, hoping it could be her.
Wild.
What do you think niggas... Losers will date the same looking girl. Because that was the dope girl.
So would you say Kanye's a loser?
He is a loser. I've been
Okay.
calling him corny pre this. Makes great products, but he's a loser. There's a lot of things you don't have to put in front of the street. That's what separates him from Jay.
Yeah.
Jay has
not
his problems,
putting,
but even when he tells you takes my hurt, it's a gift and a curse. Like there was no point to tell us it's a gift and a curse. You got hurt.
Yeah.
That's
You know what
it.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
it moving. Gotta keep it what? Halal. No haram.
Wow.
Don't allow haram into your
Wow.
life. Keep it halal. I swear to God. Stop hanging around losers.
So that's your opinion on the situation. She's
man is
dating
a
a
loser.
loser and she must leave her man.
Yeah. From jump, she knew he was a loser. She's committed to it. She got to see
Why
through.
is she still there?
Because she's a loser too. Because why would you ever be comfortable with someone telling you about someone else? Why are you burying other people's brains? Like, why?
Yo.
Why? At what point in your life does it make sense, like logically? But hey, man, some kumbulu Candice was so great. What's that about?
Interesting.
What's that about? That's why I also don't understand this chat of people keeping chats with their previous partners. Like, why? That chapter in your life has been closed. Keep it moving. You're a gangster. There's a reason why it didn't work. Why are you still in things that don't work? Why are you visiting your high school on weekends?
And they
to
say
watch
your
rugby?
baby mama.
Ew, that's weird. People that do that are weird.
No. Your baby mama's a co-parent. You don't
Okay.
need to know
That's
anything
different.
about them.
People sometimes
You're just there to
blur the
convenience
lines.
each other. Yo, Mtwana, I need to see the child. When do you think is suitable for you this month?
Sure.
I know weekends are mine, but when do you think is suitable for you?
Right.
In fact, I think most relationships will be simplified by simply having an honest conversation.
Right.
Not communication, a direct conversation.
Yeah.
I hear you saying I must take the child on weekends.
Yes.
Realistically speaking, I work on weekends.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Can I live with the child Monday to Thursday? It's going to destabilize them, but it's going to be cool for Fridays because they're going to be with you.
Yeah.
In fact, carry on with your life. Because you being with a new person means nothing to me because there's a reason we didn't work
You
out.
are very emotionally mature. It's ridiculous.
Because
Because wow, men would not respond
the
that
minute
way.
the minute you accept that things didn't work out, it's easier for you to move on. But the minute you're like, ish, what if? It doesn't help. Bro.
grudges.
That's why it's important. When you see
Exact-
her, when you look at her, you're like, shoot your shot, chief. You see her, you shoot your shot. For real. Like, that's the only thing you can do. Because after that, you definitely know where you stand.
Right.
You definitely know where you stand. And unfortunately, sometimes they bring you in, but you're not really in. It happens
Yeah.
to the best of us.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the best of us. But I told you, sex my hurt. It's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make your hurt not
Okay,
hurt. You know?
okay.
You gotta keep it halal, no haram. Once again. What I'm
Lungi,
saying is
what-
that
oh, okay.
in
I
most
was gonna-
situations,
yeah.
allow yourself to feel things.
Yeah.
But most importantly,
So now you can allow yourself to feel
no,
things as a man.
It's a compartment. Aren't you are feeling with
You open the drawer when it's
you
time.
open the drawer. It's time.
Okay.
It's time.
It's time to feel the things. All right.
Have you ever chilled around men friends?
Yeah.
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 And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, that thing hurt. And then they laugh at you, and then they'll say, Swada, you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
why?
Yeah. 100%.
You see this. You see this. You see this Vaseline. Oh, if I had Vaseline. Men can share Vaseline more than they can share their own vulnerabilities amongst majitas.
No, they do
No,
share.
they
They do
really?
share. They do. They do.
No, we do.
They do. Shame.
We talk,
No,
men,
they share them. Shame.
That's how you. First time you're dating a loser. He's asking you for money. You guys haven't even been together. Like, there's so many things that tell you that you're dating a loser. As a man, you should call your man. Yo, bro.
In
I'm on a
Cyril's
date.
economy.
She's wilding right now.
In Cyril's
Hey, man,
economy.
send something.
Okay, but also why are you
Big man.
out?
Why are
Say
you
something.
out?
I we know your
Why would you
situation.
put yourself in a situation?
If you know your
where
situation, why are you out calling your girl and you're there at La
This is
Parada?
why I'm saying
nah,
both people shouldn't
guys.
date.
Oh my god.
because of stuff like
Guys,
this?
you're not hearing me. You're a freelancer. The invoice has a
Has a 90-day
no,
period.
it is cleared, but it has not reflected.
Fair enough.
You got the standard bank
90
email.
days.
No, you got the email, but you got paid when? Today. When is it reflecting?
Monday.
And we already say, yo, baby, we're going out.
It's late.
In your account, you have what? 1, 2. Hey, but today, baby was feeling frisky. And because of the Lord Drake, he said, yo, wine by the glass, you're meaning cheapskate. You let her buy the bottle.
my
You know
God.
why? Because you have real friends in real life, in real time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should be able to call your friends and say, yo, Machita, but most importantly, if that person is truly your partner, they should know, today we can't do La Parada, we're sitting in Tokyo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the budget we're running on.
Right.
Today we eating McD's, baby. Skawara, we're gonna cuddle. Because that's the reality of
Fair
things.
enough.
That's how you guys are operating. Because
Okay.
you're having honest conversations. But 90% of the time, people want honest conversations when they don't bring nothing to the table. Like, you want me to tell you, I have this. No, you don't bring nothing to the table. In fact, only time I ever see you is because we're going out or we're fucking. When are we having the honest conversation with yo? Actually, I like to be treated sometimes. It'd be great for me to receive a gift for a change. Like, people talk about, yo, buy woman flowers, just 150 at Woolies. But did
What
you ever
about
take the
niggas?
stance that the niggas never gotten anything from her?
Yeah.
Do you know the type of resentment that builds for someone?
Hey.
The
Yeah.
disgruntlement that someone feels when they don't feel appreciated.
Yeah.
And these are some of the things you won't talk about when niggas start cheating. It's because when I'm with Lungi makes me feel like a man. It's the things that you feel that make you behave a certain way. Because when I'm with Candice is like, yo, baby, let's go out, shop, we go out. It's never, yo, baby, I've booked for us, I'd like for you to come. In fact, can you wear, for a change, man, can you be formal? I just want to see you formal. You
Yeah.
know? Go cut your hair, do something cute. But it's easy for a man to say, yo, let me buy you flowers. Yo, have you eaten today? Send you Uber Eats. You could have bought it yourself, but it's the thought that counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When is the thought counting for me? We think it's like a 5% margin of all men who ever experienced that.
True.
It's a 5% margin.
I've heard.
And then it's like, niggas ain't shit. It's because they're not being treated like shit.
Lwazi, what are your love languages to wrap up the conversation?
Ladies and
I'm spoiling.
Just spoiling.
I'm spoiling.
So you just like gifts,
I was
acts
an
of
only child
service,
for 9 years, dog.
gifts and
You
acts of
gotta
service.
spoil me. I used to get
Okay.
clothes weekly.
Okay.
You gotta
damn.
spoil me.
Damn.
That's how I know you
You know
love
that
me.
kid that rocked up to school every day. You know when Sylvie's day.
with new sneakers.
I've always been into this fly shit. It's not new to me, you know.
I love it.
But the
So
point is,
you want acts of service, gifts.
call me, dog. Even
That's
if
not a
WhatsApp,
love language.
That is a love language.
Yes,
What?
it is.
Call me.
It's-
I'm busy
it's-
90% of the time, so I'm
it's
not going to
quality
text you.
time.
Whatever disgruntlement you might
Okay.
feel from me is because I'm not going to text you. And you're not going to know about my day unless you communicate with me. You can't expect me to say, yo, I had such a shit day today. Dog, why don't you call me during my day? Why are you not on my call log? These are real life things, but you guys ain't Dr. Maz. My bad. We will. We're working on that. In Dr. Will.
I need that to be a political
That's the
party
title.
movement
In
because
Dr. Will.
wow.
In Dr. Will act like he doesn't need to be cared for. In Dr. Will
Wow.
act like he doesn't need to be spoiled. In Dr. Will act like he doesn't need to be communicated to. You know why?
Wow.
Because
Why?
in Dr. Mast.
Wow.
So in Dr. Will.
This turned into something very different.
Yeah.
This chat was about why men are problems. Are a problem.
But it turns out it's us.
Look into the camera when you say that.
That's what I got.
That's
what I got. That's what I got. Like, I said nothing. I said nothing. The whole podcast, I was just letting Lwazi cook and speak.
We are the
Turns out we are the problem.
No, for real, though. For real. Like, when last did you call your partner? Diamond, baby, what's up?
2 minutes. No, not even 2 minutes ago.
Like,
before the
what's up?
recording.
Okay, cool. Now I'm just checking. Right,
yeah, voice
Even
notes.
if you don't got it, it's just the thought that, yo, don't forget to eat. I know how you are. Niggas do that. Niggas do it. Don't forget to eat.
They do.
I know how you are.
Yeah.
On your birthday, when you're in the Airbnb, you're getting a gift, you're getting flowers. What did he get? Socks. Pajamas. You're giving me bobs I could have bought. You wildin'. You wildin'.
No. Did you see that bouquet? That bouquet of
the nigga bouquet with the New York hat. Bro, we really not asking for much.
That's
it's so
why.
sad.
What are you asking
It's so
for? Chicken.
sad.
What are you asking for? Outside of socks for a birthday gift.
Oh,
birthday
well, you
gift.
know your partner.
You know what I like?
I know.
I'm an expensive man and I buy you expensive shit.
Sure.
Buy me expensive shit.
So if it's reciprocal, then reciprocate.
Buy me expensive shit, baby.
I hear you. I hear
They
you.
buy is a real thing. I don't know why y'all don't do that.
Buy me the Air Jordans.
Pay flex. Go on archive. Pay flex.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yo, shout out archive.
Yeah, shout out to you, Lwazi, for joining us. We love you. Where can we find you?
On social media.
Not on the streets, right?
Whoa.
Am I like?
The camera's on me. Whoa.
Where can we find you? Where can we find you?
I'm on Instagram.
Yes.
Go 348 Select Sneaker Codes.
Damn.
I'm on Twitter.
Sure.
My record label said, yo, you need to be on Twitter.
Okay.
It's tough.
And TikTok?
I'm on TikTok as 348 Select. We popping out there. Good
Yeah,
content.
you are popping.
Every 4 hours we drop something new.
You're literally popping.
Daily.
Damn.
Daily.
Man's is working.
All day.
Daily.
Rent is due.
Nah.
The way he looks.
Nah. It's renegotiation season. That's what it is. It's renegotiation season with everyone. We're charging into the game. You guys must pay. It's been a lot of free cool shit for a while.
We love to see it.
2023, we're cashing in.
We love to see it.
We
Thank
love
you.
But more than
you as a
anything,
guest.
guys,
Yeah.
I think it's important that you start treating your partners as equals and not saviors.
Okay.
Yeah. That's true.
You're right.
That's for everyone.
Yeah. On
You're
a
right.
I'm not
general.
gonna save you with
I'm
this
not
stuff, but you don't get
projecting
pussy to
anything
begin
here,
with.
but this is true.
You're right. That's a quote I'm going to use on Twitter. Damn. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you as always. And to our listeners, thank you for listening and watching our podcast. We love the love that you project.
This is the most listened one.
Um,
Damn, you're already popping. That's crazy. What are the views now? 200,000. Damn, he did that.
Yeah.
The boy did that.
What?
hey, when the streets are calling, the streets will also call on to watch you. Yeah, eh? It's fine.
Believe it or not.
Anyway, from me, Candice, and
Me, Lungi.
and
Msindiswese kumvile sinqana 365 mzilikazi. Osisi bacela kiss bahamba nonina. Direct translation. Ladies are asking for kisses when they're with their mothers. Shout out Tyson Cybertelly, Cybertronic. 348 Select, lucha.com. Shout out Love, Big Love. Msindiswese signing out. Shout out to the ladies in the house.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5 stars. Thank you
5 star.
so
This episode,
much.
you can forget about the rest. Just this one.
okay. We are out. Bye.
Bye.